Hello everyone, how are we all doing today? Can you believe it's March? I cannot. I can't believe that I'm turning 27 this month. It feels like only yesterday when I turned 25. But it's fine, it's fine. The good thing about it being March is that it is almost spring. Now actually my birthday is still a good thing about this month, but it is almost spring and I have been dying for spring for a while now because I love spring. I think partially it's down to the fact that I was born in spring, but also I just love the fact that in spring you can wear all of your wardrobe. Like you can wear like a coat some days and you get your legs out another day and you can like make the most out of your wardrobe. And like I don't know why, but I just love that. It's kind of the same in autumn I guess, but there's just something so exciting about being able to wear so many more of things of your wardrobe and like not sticking to one thing, which I don't know, I just think it's really cool. But anyway, today I thought I would talk to you guys about my spring essentials. Since we're going into spring and we might be thinking about our spring wardrobes a little bit more, I thought it'd be quite nice to kind of show you guys my key pieces that I go to in spring, or the pieces I think are really worth having in your wardrobe at this time of year or wearing more, etc. Because I think this time of year can be really difficult if you don't really know what like way you want to go. Do you want to stick to your neutrals? Do you want to go for colour? Do you want to bring in those trends? Do you not want to bring in the trends? What pieces do you want to stick to? All the pieces that I'm going to show you today are items that I always go to and are kind of good classics to have, and I think that's the best way to start when it comes to spring. Stick with your like essential pieces that you really like, and then slowly bring in those pieces that potentially are not necessarily core pieces, but they're like maybe a trend piece every now and then, or whatever it is that you want to do. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into it and start sharing my spring essentials with you. We're going to start off with one that you will not be surprised by from me, and that is trainers. Now I love me a pair of trainers. Trainers are my weakness. I will forever continue to buy trainers that I don't need because I just think they're the best shoe ever. They're so comfortable, they look cool, there's so many different ones you can go for, and that's the thing I love about trainers, is that there's not just one style, so you can really like experiment and get different trainers that suit you and your style and what you like. And if you like bright colours, you can go for bright colours. If you don't have to go for bright colours. But one thing I think is really important if you're looking to build on your trainer collection is to go neutral, keep it neutral to begin with. There's no point in buying like a really bright pair of trainers if you don't see yourself wearing them with everything. So it's good to start with like trainers that you can wear with everything. And these two pairs are trainers that I actually do believe will go with everything and do go with everything. For instance, these ones are new Air Force trainers in my wardrobe. You will have seen these in my new in favourites. But these Air Force trainers are cream and white, and when I got these I wasn't sure how much wear I'd get out of them because they are white and cream, and I was like, oh, like cream and white is such a tricky situation. But since owning these I've realised they are actually one of the best trainers to own, and I can tell you why. When you wear like a light pair of jeans, like cream jeans, white jeans, or even a light blue jean, sometimes it can be really hard to find the right shoe to go with it, because you want something light but you don't want anything that's too drastic or too contrasty or too like, it just, you want it to look seamless, right? So these are actually amazing because if you wear whatever kind of tone of cream your jeans might be, or however light they may be, you've got the white and the cream to mix in. So it's not so bad if you're wearing, sometimes I find it really hard, if you're wearing a pair of cream jeans and you put a pair of white trainers with it, sometimes it can look a little bit odd. But this is a really good pair of trainers to wear because they've got the cream and the white, so no matter what, they're gonna go. It's also got grey at the back as well, so if you have something like a blue toned outfit, the grey will really go really nicely. But I honestly am obsessed with these trainers. I think they're amazing, and they're obviously incredibly comfortable because Air Force trainers are so comfortable and kind of underrated as a pair of trainers at the moment. So I highly recommend these. They're very comfortable, as I've already said about 5 times. And the other pair I have are these New Balance 5740s. Now I have a lot of pairs of trainers, but I just think these ones are really good. They're very comfortable, they look cool, they have that slight dad trainer look about them but in a more modern way, which I quite like. And they've got this kind of chunky sole, which I think is really good if you want that chunky trainer style without being too chunky, because they're not chunky trainers as they are, but they do have that chunky sole, which I think is quite cool. And these ones are I love. They're so comfortable. Like if I was gonna go for a pair of trainers right now that was really comfortable, that looked quite cool, I'd probably go for these, or my Air Force that I just showed you. The next piece is a good old classic white tee. Now I love a white tee. I think a white tee is something that most of us own, right? We all own a white tee because they're just a good classic. And this time of year you can really get the most out of your white tees. You can actually wear them without wearing a jumper over the top, which is the best part. And I think it's nice at this time of year to invest in like new basics. I, for one, find that a lot of my t-shirts that I've been wearing, like layered under jumpers and stuff, have kind of hit a wall where they've got a bit ratty, especially if you wore them throughout the summer and then into the winter. They do get a bit ratty, especially if you've worn them a lot. And my white t-shirts, I tell you now, they're not looking good. So it's definitely the time to kind of invest in a few new ones, and it's good to also invest in different styles as well as different like weights of t-shirts as well, because different t-shirts and styles of t-shirts look different and look better with different things, if you know what I mean. This one is from COS and it's more of a thicker style t-shirt, a little bit more shorter, which is nice for tucking into jeans and stuff like that. I really like the way this one looks. It has like a little bit more of a structured style to it, which is nice if you have like trousers or jeans, you want something to look a little bit more put together. I think this is a really good piece. If you're not one for those kind of t-shirts, then go for whatever t-shirt suits you. But I just think it's nice to own different styles of white tee for different occasions, because not every white tee is going to go with that look that you want to kind of create, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you need a big baggy oversized t-shirt, and sometimes you need something a little bit more smaller and structured, which is like this one. So I'll link this below. Obviously it's a very good t-shirt. I actually creased because I've worn it, but yeah, I love a white tee. You just can't go wrong. Next up is a good old classic pair of black trousers. Now I'm not usually one for wearing black in the spring summertime. It's one that I find a difficult colour to wear because I don't really like wearing it when it's like sunny. I like to wear more brighter colours, but at this time of year where we're transitioning from winter to spring, you're still going to have those black tones in your wardrobe, and you're still going to want to wear those black tones because you've been used to wearing them, right? And I think black is definitely a colour you can wear in spring summer. I just naturally don't tend to go for black that much, but these trousers are really, really good because they're a wide leg. These ones in particular are a wide leg trouser, so you can wear them on evenings out, you can wear them day to day. They look great with chunky trainers. They look great like just like styled up with heels, whatever you want to do. You've got like different options. A good classic pair of black trousers just are not always good go-to. Like if you're ever struggling, you could team this with a blazer, a little top, trainers, good to go. Or you can wear it with like heels and a nice cute little top for a night out, or you can wear it with a jumper. Do you know what I mean? There's so many different options, and I think a black pair of trousers are just a good option to have in your wardrobe anyway. And I'm sure a lot of you do already have a pair of black trousers in your wardrobe. I actually have quite a few different pairs, different styles of black trousers. These ones are wide leg, but I've also got like more peg leg style. I've got like a slightly longer style. Do you know what I mean? Like it's good to have a pair of black trousers in your wardrobe for wearing casually, wearing out, wearing to work, whatever it is that you wear your black trousers for. But yeah, black trousers are just a good option. Look great with a white tee, trainers. Do you know what I mean? Like spring is about kind of transitioning pieces from your winter wardrobe into your spring wardrobe, and black trousers are a good piece that you probably wear all year round anyway. A lot of people do, but it's good to kind of make them go from like a winter outfit into a spring outfit, and you can easily do that with a pair of black trousers. Next up is one that I'm not ready to let go of just yet, and that is knits. Now obviously, naturally, we're at that point where we're over knitwear, we're over cozy clothes. We don't want that anymore. We want like nice spring colourful pretty clothes, but it's still a little bit chilly, so we do need knits in our wardrobe. And I think it's really important when you're choosing knits to keep into your spring wardrobe that they're lightweight but they still keep you warm. And I think you can get so many lovely like thin knits out there that look expensive, that feel nice, that you can wear time and time again. You can wear in the evenings, good to keep out for when it hits summer, because when summer hits it's important to have those like jumpers and knits and stuff that you can wear over dresses in the evenings, because let's face it, here in the UK it does not stay warm in the evenings, so it's a good piece to kind of keep out and like have in your wardrobe anyway. This one in particular is from Arket. It's a really lovely knit. I actually think this is probably one of my favourite knits I've ever owned. It's such a lovely soft knit. It's got like wider style sleeves, which is really, really good for kind of like feeling free, not being too hot, having air go through your jumper, do you know what I mean? But thin knits are really good because they aren't going to keep you sweating, but they are going to keep you warm when it comes to those like slightly chillier days. And you can layer this under a jacket. You don't need to wear a coat. Sometimes you might find you'll be wearing, like, you want to wear your legs out, right, but you need a little bit more warmth to keep your body from freezing. So jumpers like this are really good. And this one in particular is a colourful jumper, but you could get like some more neutral tones if you're not into kind of colourful jumpers, or go through your wardrobe and pull out those thin knits, whether they're a roll neck, a round neck, whatever style you have, pull those out and make the most out of them whilst the weather is still a little bit chilly, but it's not like freezing, because you don't need your chunky knits so much anymore, but you do need a little bit of warmth, and thin knits like this are really good for that. Do you know what season it is and time of year that we've all been waiting for? Blazer season. We all love blazer season. Who doesn't love a blazer? I am not the biggest blazer person, I won't lie, but I do love a blazer, and I do think for the right outfit it looks really cool. Now today I am showing you a black blazer because this black blazer is actually amazing. It's from Naked. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best blazers I've ever owned. But in general I probably wouldn't be wearing a black blazer so much in the spring summertime, but a blazer is a really good piece to have in your wardrobe. Now you can dress them up, dress them down, which again is a really good piece to have in spring. Where it's a little bit warmer, you don't necessarily need a coat. A blazer is a good piece to go for, where you can like layer underneath and keep yourself warm, but still like have that kind of more spring style. You don't necessarily want to wear a coat, so a blazer is a really good piece to kind of switch out with the coat and go for something a bit different. You can maybe try wearing like slightly heavier weighted blazers, or just go for your lightweight blazers, whatever you fancy, do you know what I mean? But I think blazers are a really good piece to kind of just take yourself into that spring style without, you know, having to wear loads of layers. And blazers are something that we all have in our wardrobes all year round anyway, because I think depending on the occasion, depending on where you're going, you're always going to have something that you need a blazer for. Not everyone suits blazers, not everyone's into blazers, but I think they're a good piece to have, and they're a good way of like kind of just bringing an outfit together. If you're wearing a little dress, throw on a blazer. If you're wearing jeans and a t-shirt, throw on a blazer. It's just a really good way of bringing an outfit together. Now this wouldn't be an essentials video without me including my favourite piece in my wardrobe, and that is jeans. I love me jeans, you guys know this, and this time of year I love because I get to wear so many different types of jeans. Now throughout winter I do pretty much live in my black jeans, and that's okay, and I'm content with that. I just prefer to wear black jeans. I don't really get into wearing blue jeans or anything like that in the winter time. But when spring and summer rolls around, it means I can wear every pair of jeans that I have in my wardrobe, and that makes me very happy because I love my jeans. So I wanted to show you a couple of pairs. You guys probably would have seen these already, but these are the weekday row jeans. You guys know I love the weekday row jeans. I think they're the best jeans ever, and at this time of year even better because you can wear every colour, and they literally have the biggest range of colours in these jeans. So I'm telling you now, once you buy one pair and you start liking them, you're going to buy every colour. But these ones are like a light wash. I didn't do them up, I do apologise. Light wash kind of colour, which I tend to wear more in the spring summertime. I don't really wear this like super light wash denim in the winter, so I'm very excited to wear these because these ones are actually quite new, and I got them in the winter thinking I was going to wear them, and I haven't worn them, so I'm very excited to wear those. And then I also have them in this cream colour. Again, another pair of jeans that I wouldn't necessarily wear throughout winter, but a great piece for spring because they're light and it lightens up your wardrobe a little bit, but you're still wearing jeans. You can still layer underneath them if it is a cold day, and I just love them. I just love jeans, and I love these jeans so much. I'll leave the sizing that I get below for anyone who wants to buy these. I just think they're incredible. Like, you know how much I love jeans. Next one is bright accessories. Now when it comes to spring, it's very hard to know where to go with the whole colour situation. Now I might do a video on this actually, because colour is something that I've learnt to very easily incorporate into my wardrobe through a few easy tips and steps. So I'll do a video on that. But colour is something that it's difficult at this time of year because you never know what to buy into, what's not worth buying into, what's a trend, what's not a trend, and it's kind of hard to know where to go with the colour situation. Now I'm not someone who's typically majorly into colour, especially in the winter time, but when spring summer rolls around I do like colour. I like to wear colour. I like to have a bit more fun with my wardrobe because I can. I feel like I can. I mean, you can do it in the winter too, but I know that I feel more comfortable in brighter colours in the summer. Anyway, one thing I think is really important is to brighten up your wardrobe with colourful accessories rather than buying loads of colourful pieces that you might not wear. Now, I am someone who has a very neutral style, and you guys know this. You guys know that I don't wear like bright colours all the time. So for me, it's important I buy pieces and accessories that are bright, that will add to my wardrobe, that I still like and I can still see myself wearing. Now, the good thing about having a neutral style is that you can wear a bright accessory and that can be your one bright piece for your whole outfit, and it will brighten up your whole look, which is what I love. So you may have seen me wear this pink bag a few times from Jacquemus. I could wear a whole neutral outfit, pop this bag on, and instantly it just feels a bit more elevated, a little bit more spring. And you don't need to go and spend loads of money on bright bags either. You can get some amazing ones on the high street. This one here is from COS, and this one I bought from Mango. Did I buy it last year? I can't remember, but this bag I love. It's just such an easy piece to wear and I just love it. So you can get so many good bright coloured bags and like accessories and stuff like that on the high street. So you can literally find pieces to add to your wardrobe that aren't going to break the bank, that will still brighten up your wardrobe, still fit that kind of colour trend that tends to come back around every spring, but it means that you're not jumping straight into like trends that you might not actually like, or they might not suit your style, because it's so easy to do that, especially when you go into places like Zara and they've got bright coloured stuff everywhere. You think, I need bright coloured stuff. You don't necessarily need bright coloured stuff. You want to make sure you're getting into spring feeling good and really analysing what's out there and really figuring out what's going to suit your style, rather than just like going for things purely because they're in the shops. Next up is a good old classic shirt. Now, one that you won't really expect from me because I'm not very smart with my style, but I do love a shirt in spring summertime because I love wearing them as like jackets and like layering them. I think a shirt is a really cool piece to wear when you can actually see it. For me anyway, because I'm not a very smart dresser, I don't really like to wear a shirt if I can't wear it in a very casual way. So I like to wear them either open, layered over like a pair of trousers or a little bralette, do you know what I mean, that kind of vibe, but wearing them on its own rather than wearing them under a jacket, because sometimes, I don't know, I just don't like it when it looks too smart. But these two shirts are shirts that I really, really love the style of because they're more oversized. An oversized shirt is the way forward in my opinion. I just feel like they just look so much cooler. You can wear them in so many different ways and they just give like more of a kind of relaxed style, which is what I really like. This one in particular is from Zara. I've had it a few years. Oversized white shirt, you cannot go wrong. And this one's a newer one from COS. This one's like a black and white stripe, which is good if you want to incorporate more of a neutral wardrobe going into spring. This is a good piece because it's black and white, but it's actually more of like a, it's like more of like a grey colour, but it's also quite a good piece if you've got quite a neutral style because it's not too bright, but it incorporates that kind of pattern. You could also get a blue one of these if you wanted like a bit more colour, but blue is hard if you don't really wear a lot of blue, so this one's a good one to go for, and it's quite oversized as well. This one is in a size small, so really, really good shirt actually. I really like it. I shot a picture of it recently, and like, you know, when you put something on you just think, I can't wait for when it's not freezing so I can wear this, enjoy it. And also, one thing I love about shirts is that you can wear them open over bikinis, you can wear them over little shorts, a little top if you want to wear them as like a jacket, which I just think is amazing. Like, who doesn't love that? I love how versatile a shirt is. Now, we couldn't talk about spring without talking about sunglasses, which has become my new obsession because I have got so many new pairs of sunglasses these days. And I think it's because when you have a pair of sunglasses and you can fit it with the right outfit, it instantly like just changes your outfit completely. And if you've got different pairs of sunglasses and different styles, instantly different. You might wear like a similar outfit every single day, but if you just change up your sunglasses and your accessories, feels like a new one. And these sunglasses are just great. These two pairs are actually the same. They're both from ASOS. I'll link them both below. These ones are like a pearlescent style. These ones are just black, and they're actually very similar to the Prada sunglasses. I can't remember the name of them. I'll pop a picture on the screen, but I think they look quite similar. So if you want a kind of cheaper alternative, then these are a good one. And these ones here are actually a pair that I got the other day from H&M. I just think they're kind of cool. I'm just so here for different styles of sunglasses, and I think they just add a different vibe, different styles, different vibes. Do you know what I mean? And sunglasses are always good, so I think it's good to kind of invest in like good pieces to have in your wardrobe, like sunglasses, and you can get affordable ones from ASOS, places like that, Primark. You don't need to spend loads of money on sunglasses. You just, like, having different styles can just elevate your outfits and give different styles and different vibes to your looks. Last spring essential to share with you guys is jackets. Now I've got a few jackets to show you because I couldn't just stick to one, because I used to just say like a trench coat would be like good go-to, but I've since learnt that there are so many different styles of jackets and great at this time of year as well. So I thought I'd show you my like 3 favourites at this current moment in time. First one being this Dickies jacket. I bought this recently. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's so cool. It's just a very kind of simple jacket, to be honest. It's cropped so it sits at the right point of my waist, which I love, and it's just kind of cool. It's a bit like not military, what's utility style in a way, do you know what I mean? It's very like has that work aesthetic going on, do you know what I mean? But I love it. I just absolutely love it. I think it's so cool. It looks really cool teamed over a t-shirt with a pair of jeans, like just a very casual, cool outfit. And because it's cropped, it just brings the whole outfit together, do you know what I mean? So I love that. This one you will not be surprised by because I've shown it in quite a few videos actually, but this is a good old trusty bomber jacket, oversized bomber jacket. You can't go wrong. I also love the colour of this because it's green. It adds a bit of colour to my wardrobe without being like too much, and I think that's kind of cool. And a bomber jacket's great. If you find a bomber jacket you love, buy it and keep it forever, because I've got a bomber jacket in my wardrobe which is from Zara, and I got it about 2 years ago, over 2 years ago now, and I still love it. I don't wear it all the time, but I love it, and I'm not getting rid of it because it's a good classic bomber jacket. And then the final piece to show you is something you will not be surprised by, and that is a trench coat. I love a trench coat this time of year. Oh, it's so good to get your trench coats out when you don't have to wear a coat anymore, and you can just like wear your different variations of trench coats if you have more than one. If you have one, that's totally okay, because this trench coat, I think I've worn more than my other ones combined. I just love the way this one looks. This one's from Nasty Gal, and it's got this kind of check print at the top, and then it's like plain at the bottom, and I just think it adds like a little bit of something extra to an outfit without being too much. It's quite a kind of muted tone in terms of the colour, but also the print is quite muted, so it's not like in your face, which I think is quite nice. I probably wouldn't buy a trench coat that had like an in your face print because I probably wouldn't wear it, whereas this is quite toned down. You could still team it with bright colours and it's still going to look really cool. So I love this. I'd highly recommend going and getting it because it's an amazing trench coat. And that is my last spring essential to share with you guys. Let me know if this video was useful and if you've got any more spring essentials that you think are really good. Pop them in the comments. And I will link everything that I featured in this video down below as well. If I can't find the exact item, I'll link something similar. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!